Today in our 2018 Toyota RAV4, we're going to be doing a test fit on the Malone AirFlow2 roof rack system. Now this system is specifically designed to mount to your raised rails on your RAV4. I've already got it set up just to give you a good idea of what it looks like. This is going to allow you to carry roof mounted accessories, things like bike racks, kayak carriers, cargo boxes, and more. The crossbars are 50 inches long. You can see how they stretch across the whole roof of the RAV4. This is going to allow us to carry more than just a couple accessories. So maybe we'd like to put 3 bike racks up there, or maybe even 2 kayaks. Now, if you'd like to opt for the longer bars, you can get the 58-inch to carry even more accessories. They will, however, hang over quite a bit more than these. Just keep that in mind. But if that's something you're interested in, see etrailer.com. Now, the bars are made out of aluminum, so right away we don't need to worry about any rust or corrosion. They're very aerodynamic. These are going to be a lot quieter than your traditional round or square bars. They're going to work with your standard clamp-on accessories as well as your T-slot accessories. And there's no need to trim or remove that rubber strip. That T-bolt's just going to slide right over that rubber strip to your desired location, give you that nice clean look. 4 towers keep our crossbars in place. You can see here how they're rubber coated so they don't harm or scratch the finish of those raised rails should we want to take the system off one day. Now inside we have our integrated tool. You can see here how it comes out, and we can easily loosen it to remove it or tighten it back up to put it back in place. Now this is a lot nicer than some of the other roof rack systems out there where the tool is not integrated, then we'd have to worry about losing it. In this case, we can stow it right inside. It's also lockable, that way nobody can access it and take it off. Now this roof rack system has 165-pound weight capacity. You do, however, want to check with your RAV4's owner's manual to see if the roof can support that much weight. Now with this roof rack system in place, I'd like to point out that we can still use our sunroof. Now that we go to the features, I'll go ahead and show you how to get it set up. I've already got my front crossbar mounted to my raised rails on my RAV4. The rear one installs the same way. Let's go ahead and do it together. Now one thing I like about this roof rack system is it comes pre-assembled right out of the box. So all we have to do is set it in place. It's very easy compared to some of the other roof rack systems out there. Next thing we need to do is make sure we have the same spread on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tape measure. Now we can have these set anywhere we want on our raised rails. We just want to make sure they're set to where they're going to work best with our accessories. So again, we'll check that crossbar spread. I'm going to make it 29 inches center on each side. Okay, perfect. From there, we can grab our keys and unlock it and open it up. And as you can see here, the tool is integrated. Let's go ahead and start tightening it up. Now I'm not going to tighten this all the way up just yet. I'm just going to make sure the whole clamp makes contact around that raised rail, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. So we're going to loosely install it. Just a few more turns till we feel some resistance. Okay. Now one other thing you want to be sure of when you're tightening this down is that the weather flaps on each side are pushing outwards. You don't want them folding in on themselves. Okay, so we got it. Now let's adjust our bar overhang. Now you can use a tape measure for this, or you can eye it up. It doesn't rightly matter. Just do whatever works best for you. So we'll go with the inside to the outside of the bar. Just be sure it's the same on each side. I think that looks pretty close. All right, now we can tighten it down the rest of the way. Now there's no reason to over tighten. Just get it to where it's nice and snug. Once we've got both sides tightened up, we can go ahead and replace our tool. Lock it up. And with everything installed, we can give it a good shake test to make sure we've got it nice and secure. As you can see, with everything tightened down, it's not going anywhere. But with that being said, we're ready to load up our favorite roof-mounted accessory and hit the road. That'll complete our test fit of the Malone AirFlow2 on our 2018 Toyota RAV4.